Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be installing this 5x5 HD lace closure wig from Yolissa Hair. It is 36 inches and it is 250% density, and I am in love with this hair. Okay, so if you guys want to see how I install this wig, super quick, perfect for summer, then definitely stay tuned. So here is the wig off of my head. I did bleach the knots, and as you can see, I did go in and color the hair, and it got a little bit on the closure, but no big deal. So I am still trying to figure out a good bleach to use on the knots because mine always turn out super brassy and I don't know how to get them to not look like that. So if you guys have any suggestions down below, please let me know because I am tired, okay, of trying to correct it. I just don't know what to do. I use purple shampoo and it's just not giving. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go on YouTube and just watch the hell out of some bleaching videos. But this is what the wig looks like. As you can see, it's a 5x5 closure wig and it is super silky. I love the texture of this wig. So basically, I'm just going in to show you guys what I'm talking about. As you can see, I slightly over bleached them, but basically you can see how brassy they are. So that's nothing with the wig. That's just me trying to figure out like how to not end up with super brassy knots in the end. But here I was just trying to figure out whether I wanted to do a part on the left, on the right, or a middle part. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it on the side, on my right side. And yeah, that's what I'm doing here. So I'm just parting it out and figuring out exactly where I want the part to lay. And then I'm going to go in and mold it into the direction that I need it to go in. So this part, you just kind of want to do what works for your face shape. I know for me, when I do a certain type of part, it could look a little weird on my face, so I have to kind of play around with it and see what it looks like. But after I get it to exactly where I want it, I go in with my hot comb, and it's nothing like a new hot comb, okay? I bought me a new one because my other one was just going through it, and I decided to get the black one this time. So as you can see, I have molded it pretty much to my liking, and now I'm just gonna go in and pin the hair back so that it's not in the way. And then I'm going to go ahead and just add some hairspray like I always do. And then I'm gonna go in and actually mold the hair over. And I'm assuming while I was recording, my camera literally stopped recording. And when I looked down, I realized that I wasn't recording when I was actually spraying the hairspray on the closure. But this time around, I actually ended up just spraying the hairspray right on my forehead because I wanted to try it out. And of course, the one time I decided to do it that way, my camera wasn't even recording. But basically all I did was spray the hairspray on my forehead directly and just blow dry it for like a few seconds until it got tacky. And then I put the lace into it. And I actually really like this. You guys know I have been spraying the hairspray on the closure or the lace for the longest. And I think I actually like the spraying it on the skin first and then pressing the frontal or closure into the hairspray. I think I like that a lot better, and it ends up just looking better. It's not so crunchy. So I think I'm gonna keep doing that. So in my next hair install video, I'll make sure that I'm recording when I'm doing it. But here, as I said, I'm just molding it like crazy, and I'm using my Care wax stick to get it nice and flat. And now I'm gonna go in and take off the elastic band. And as you can see, it's so brassy, y'all. I'm just so sad about it, but the install ended up coming out really pretty. So I just got to figure out how to finesse that in the future. But here I'm just going to cut off the excess lace because, you know, you don't want to keep that on there. And you also want to kind of cut it a little raggedy. I'm using these eyebrow scissors. You can use a razor, but I always cut myself when I do that. So we're going to stick with the mini scissors. And then of course you want to go in and chop the baby hairs. You could use scissors and just do like a jagged cut, or you can go in with the eyebrow razors or razors, which I didn't have in front of me, but I would have preferred that because I like the jagged cut. But I'm just gonna take my little flat iron, of course, and just mold these baby hairs into the direction I need them to go in. They don't need to be all perfect or anything like that because this isn't like a frontal install. You could do these however you want because, you know, it's a side part closure wig and you don't have to go all crazy. But for me, I'm just doing the two typical, you know, sideburns that you would do to kind of cover up the edges of the closure in a sense. So I'm just doing that, and then I'm gonna cut off the excess because I don't want any extra hairs that don't need to be there. So just cut that off and keep getting it to exactly the way you want it to be. And I'm just taking the Erica J styling foam per usual to lay the edges. And then I'm gonna go in and work on this part. I ended up making it a little crooked in the front because I had my elastic band on and I couldn't see it, but I'm going in with some concealer to kind of like fix it up a little bit because I did have a little bit of hair dye on the closure, so that's what I'm doing here. And then just to make it all flow, you don't have to do this, but I like to do this when I'm wearing a closure wig sometimes. You can go in and do your actual sideburns to kind of give it that frontal effect so that you know, if you do decide to put your hair behind your ear, it looks like you have on a frontal even though you don't. So here I'm just taking some edge control after I curled my sideburn just like I did the baby hairs, and I'm just molding it to the way that I like it. And then I'm gonna put on my elastic band for about 10 to 15 minutes while I go do stuff, put on a cute little outfit so I can show y'all the final product. And here, like I said, I'm just gonna wait for a little bit, and this is the final product after I trimmed off a little bit of the ends. This is the hair. As I said, it is 36 inches. I am 5'7", and I ended up cutting off like 1.5 inches just so that the ends were a little bit more blunt, like I like them. And this is how long it is. It literally goes past my butt. I am 5'7". Once again, I get that question so many times when I do my hair videos. So you guys can use me as a reference to how long the hair is gonna be on you. And as you can see, it literally goes past my butt. So she long, okay? It was honestly giving like 40 inches, maybe 38 before I cut it. And now it's definitely giving like a true 36. It's honestly a little bit longer seems than 36. So that's even better, okay sis, because you're gonna get a bang for your buck. But this is what it looks like. I could have definitely, you know, flat ironed it a little bit better in the back, but I can never see it, which is why I prefer to actually straighten or curl the hair when it's on a mannequin head. But in this video, I just decided to do like a quick little rough straighten. So if you guys are someone who is, you know, pretty decent at bleaching some knots, then definitely let me know down in the comments how you avoid the brassiness or how you counteract or get rid of the brassiness. So here's like a little bit of a close-up on the hairstyle. Definitely would have been giving way more if my knots weren't super brassy, but I still really like the way that it turned out, and this hair is absolutely gorgeous from Yolissa Hair. Definitely be sure to check them out. I will have all of the links down below for you to check it out, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.